Evening, this is May 29th, New Comic Book Day. These are the books that I picked up today at Torpedo Comics. I'm going to just grab them out of the bag and I'm going to show them in no particular order, just as I said, just as they were thrown in the bag and just as I was, as they were thrown to the register. Okay, we got War of the Realms tie-in. We got Thor number 13. And the God of Fear and the Dark Elves with the Fate of Midgard. Is that supposed to be Thor? Interesting. If it is. New look. We got Thanos number 2. And again, this has nothing to do with Infinity War or the MCU. It's different. Same Thanos, but different thing. Okay, we're going to try out. This is from Scott Snyder. This is Batman Last Night on Earth, which, if I understand correctly, follows the Batman Who Laughs. I think that's what that is, but I'm curious. Basically, because I think Scott Snyder is one of the best current writers out there. He certainly does a really good Batman, and his other stuff as well. Okay, War of the Realms. Again, we got Daredevil, God Without Fear. This is War of the Realms War Scrolls, where Daredevil has taken up the sword that formerly belonged to Heimdall, so we could protect the Bifrost or the Rainbow Bridge. We got from Jeff Lemire, we got Ascender number 2. This being a follow-up to the series Descender, which he did. War of the Realms Giant Man number 2, which I really get a kick out of, and I'm enjoying the interaction of the 4 giant characters. And I would love to see them, continue after this. They're a lot of fun if they all survive, but in this book you never tell. Okay, another tie-in, Fantastic Four number 10, War of the Realms, and it looks like the war has reached Yancey Street. We got Doctor Who, the 13th Doctor. This is number 8. And again, I highly recommend. I think Jodie Whittaker is doing a heck of a good job, and I'm looking forward to the second season of her appearance. Finally, we got Doomsday Clock, number 10 of 12. And I think I'm one of the only people who is still following this series, right? I mean, it's dragging on and on and on. Although it is interesting to see here the Justice Society of America, kids reading a comic, and you see that Dr. Manhattan is there as part of the Justice Society. So I guess they're going to do a retcon. Heroes in Crisis, finally 9 of 9. I was just reading an article today which said that Tom King, he didn't choose the characters. He wrote the book, but apparently the characters that are used here, those were chosen by DC Editorial. I just found that interesting. So I wonder who came up with the concept and just decided that King was going to be the one to do it. And we also know that he was pulled off of Batman about 15 issues earlier than he had planned. But now he's going to be doing a Batman Catwoman book. So I'm totally lost on that. Immortal Hulk, number 18, Al Ewing. Really good book. This is a great interpretation of the Hulk. Very creepy, over the top. Very horrific. Apparently, I guess there's a dispute online as to whether or not Stan would have approved of this. I think Stan would approve of any creators who were really taking chances and doing good work. That's just me. We got Rick and Morty number 50 from Oni. And I think I read somewhere that Oni, is it Oni? Is being purchased by some other comic company. I don't know. Okay, we got War of the Realms, Spider-Man and the League of Realms, which is pretty entertaining. I was surprised. Although I think my favorite tie-in title is Journey of Mystery, which has some really good, second and third level Marvel characters, and of course Thor-E, Thor's dog, who is both God and dog, so he is God dog, dog God. And something I'm looking forward to, and if you saw the new Hellboy movie, this is going to mean even more to you. It's Hellboy versus Lobster Johnson. Who looks like Lobster Johnson may have been a Mexican wrestler at one time. The Ring of Death, and featuring Down Mexico Way. So I'm looking forward to this. Like I said, I've always been fascinated with Lobster Johnson. I'm really glad that they brought him into the new Hellboy franchise, and I'd love to see him again, and I would love to see a standalone Lobster Johnson film. Anyways, excuse me, I think the pickles that I had in my salad are repeating on me. But anyways, that's it for me. It was a quick week, or a short week. I'm probably going to be hitting a couple of comic book shops later this week, possibly a Nuclear, and well probably Nuclear, and possibly Comic Quest, to see what I may have missed, or something that Torpedo didn't carry. But anyways, again, that's it for me. Take care of yourself. I should be here next Wednesday, I think. And I got stuff coming up for the next couple of weeks. So things are up in the air right now. But anyways, peace out. Take care of yourself, and hopefully see you next week.